How are you doing? How's it going?
Thanks for coming to the house.
Oh yeah, no, thanks.
We really appreciate this. Yeah. Congratulations on the EP and the fact that this is still going.
Oh yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that this run has continued?
What? That
for the
we're
band.
Still going?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes, and sometimes we just think it's inevitable. But a lot of the time, yeah, really.
Nice. Let's play a song and then we'll carry on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's all right. Yeah.
Okay. Sunlight.
Start that again, because is that the wrong?
It's the wrong rhythm.
Is it? I don't know the song. We haven't rehearsed yet.
You can rehearse it now.
If you don't mind if we rehearse, well, we're going to
go for it, yeah.
Bathe in. No, you got it wrong.
Let's do a different song then.
I think Mark's nervous. I think that's what it is.
Yeah. Well, it's just that I don't know the tune. It was about a year ago that we wrote it, so it's out of my head now. We haven't played it for a long time.
Is that because you're so evolved and so progressive? You only want to be in the now?
No, it's because I drink far too much.
Should maybe this be a warning sign or a red flag then? That,
actually, my long-term memory is terrible, but my short... What did you say?
Yeah, you can play whatever you want. I mean, you know.
Okay. Honesty is no mistake. Pretty girls just make way, and together you could say we made a good team. Living the dream. Would you call? I fell asleep. Better not tell them the truth. For Emilie lives in a made-up space. She doesn't need to escape. And there is no need to look for me. I'm looking through you. And there is no need to look for me, Emilie. Just in case I miss you past this way again. Only I know what this means to me, and how this should be. And there is for me. I'm asking for you. There is no need to ask for me, honestly. Emilie,
Thank you very much.
The Charlatans in my house here. What do you want to play next? I mean, you could go by the song list or just go off if you feel.
Yeah. Did you want to do North Country Boy?
Yeah, in a minor styling.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna do North Country Boy in a sad style.
Nice. Tell us about this song.
Hey?
Tell us about the song and what it means to you.
Well, the song was. I mean, it was about as euphoric as you could imagine, really. You know, when we wrote it.
We wrote it in your flat in London in
Yeah.
about 1995.
Yes. Yeah. So, like,
What was it like? What was that flat like? What was on the wall?
Oh, it was terrible.
Was it?
Yeah, just filth everywhere.
Records.
Yeah, no,
headphones?
loads of records,
Yeah.
lots of fun actually around there.
It's
Chalk
good.
Farm, North
Yeah.
London. Yeah.
Camden, really. Yeah, I guess just up the road. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of it.
Yeah,
really.
nice pub where Dexys used to rehearse. Dexys Midnight Runners used to rehearse opposite. And,
What do you remember from that place? What was that time of your life like?
It was kind of, you know, we were right in the middle of London, really, and where a lot of action was happening. I suppose people call it Britpop, really. It was there, round at my flat.
Did you like
I
that?
invented it.
You invented it. You know that your first record came out really early, way before anybody was
Yeah,
talking
it did.
about that
It was
stuff.
1989.
Yeah.
We had a Hammond organ that no one knew what one was,
Right.
and
And they're hard to play as
Well,
well.
hard to get up your steps here. That's why I'm.
yeah, so they're impossible to tour with, really, unless you've got Davo, which we have. So.
Listen, so you know the music heads in this listening will appreciate that this gentleman was trained by the best, right? Did Rude Boy train you like for real? No.
Flake, Mick Jones.
There you go. So, and also plays with Big Audio Dynamite, which is an unbelievable piece of lineage.
Yeah.
So, Laura, now that you've taken us back to that time with words, take us back with the song.
Okay, yeah. The sad version.
The sad version. if I can remember it.
Hey, country boy, what are you sad about? Every day you make the sun come out, even in the morning rain. He'll come to see you, and I'll save you, I'll save you. What do you care about? And she said this and that. What do I mean to you? I'll show you if you want the truth. I can't remember, but I love you just the same. How many eyes must a young girl have? She makes you cry, she makes you laugh. I'll be good to you if I could make you happy. If I had a son, I'd be good to you, daddy. Hey, country boy, what are you sad about? I think we'll work it out. Even in the morning rain, she'll come to see you. Hope your feelings are the same. How many ears must a young girl have? She hears you cry, she hears you laugh. I'll be good to you if I could make you happy. If I had a son, I'd be good to you, daddy. Hey, how many eyes must a young girl have? She makes you cry, she makes you laugh. I'll be good to you. If I could make you happy, if I had a son, I'd be good to you, daddy. Hey, country boy, look out, country girl. Hey, country boy, watch out, country girl.
Thanks. We're in the round.
Yeah. It was, we're honestly just sitting in the middle of my living room here, and people all around you, which is
It's
so much
amazing.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a euphoric tune. Were those simpler times, or are they simpler times now for you?
I don't think it's ever simple.
It was well. I think in those days, well, for me, when I was a lot younger, I didn't have 3 kids and I didn't have a mortgage, so that was easy. It was just about hooking up, writing songs, and just having a blast.
Right.
So that was simple.
So different needs, different realities for you.
Yeah. Well, but you know, we all grow up, we all move on. Things happen in life.
Can you speak for yourself? I hope I never have to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's never been simple.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Our songs.
Well, it's been fun, but the times, I think, you know, they seem as complicated as they've always been to me.
People might not fully comprehend that 13 albums, all top 40, 3 number 1 albums. I think, what's the number there? Like 23 charting songs. Like, it's really an incredible run, outlasting Britpop, outlasting the stuff that was coming from Manchester,
Yeah.
outlasting all of that.
Yeah.
When you're in something,
Yeah.
a time like that, are you aware that there's a moment, and are you aware that it's going to pass?
I mean, there's moments, you know, like when you write a song and you think it feels like a big song. That's a great moment, and you know, you hope that it's that feeling that you know you hope that everyone feels the same as you.
Right.
At a time like say Britpop or something like that, it didn't. You know, it was obviously thriving for you know, music scene was thriving, and it was an amazing thing really because everyone was in a band and everyone was the same age, and
the internet hadn't happened as well. People were buying records, weren't they?
Yeah.
People were buying lots of vinyl, lots of CDs.
And it was
so
exciting.
It was different.
It was exciting when one of your friends had a record.
Yeah,
that
I'm
you
a record
could-
player.
God forbid. Is it different when you're writing songs now?
Well, me and Mark come up with a lot of songs, so that's the same really. Just different apartments.
Is it still a mess?
Oh no, it's a lot tidier now.
Did you joke recently, not that long ago, and just say that you finally started taking this seriously?
It wasn't a joke. But yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that I thought after 28 years. You know,
What was the moment when you thought maybe I should I can reapply myself?
Well, you know, just at the moment I was asked that question, which was about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So. Yeah.
So you just started taking it seriously?
Yeah.
All right.
I think we should now.
I think yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, you always knew that this is what you were going to do. And this is a band that's had great highs and great lows as well. You lost a couple of members, and we just passed John's birthday. What would have been his birthday, right?
Yeah, it would have been 50.
Are you two particularly a reflective group? Do you talk about this sort of stuff?
I don't think we need to particularly talk about it because you know every time we're playing with and we have the memories of John and Rob with us all the time. So every time we go out, they're both with us still, and you know we run some samples and they're playing still with us. So they're still on the road with us, whether they like it or not. You know, they're still touring.
Yeah. You ever? I know in the show you might be caught up in the moment, but do you take note of that when you hear that sample? What does that feel like?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, because you know, Depends on the quality of the monitors. You know.
You have
monitors
lovely
is
wedges
good.
here. By the
Yeah,
way.
we'd be able to hear him perfectly tonight, but unfortunately we don't have the samples here.
It's all right.
so.
We're playing it live here.
Yeah.
What do you want to play next?
Well, we'd like to play The Only One I Know, if that's okay. I'm going to stand up for this one.
It's a different version.
A different version.
Because I can't play Hammond organ.
Yeah, we'll get one up here.
The only one I know has come to take me away. The only one I know is mine when she stitches me. The only one I see is mine when she walks down the street. The only one I see has carved her name into me. Everyone has been burned before. Everybody knows the pain. Everyone has been burned before. Everybody knows the pain. The only one I know never cries, never opens her eyes. The only one I know, wide awake, and then she's away. The only one I see is mine when she walks down the street. The only one I see has turned her tongue into me. Everyone has been burned before. Everybody knows the pain. Everyone has been burned before. Everybody knows the pain. Everyone has been burned before. Everybody knows the pain.
Sometimes I'll interview somebody and we'll talk about a big song for them that happened that they wrote when they were a lot younger. And sometimes they, you know, you look at the Beastie Boys and they'll say, yeah, who are those guys? We're not those guys now.
Yeah.
And then I saw Refused play a few years ago, and they'd been away for 20 years. And Dennis had wondered what it would be like to sing those songs again.
Mm-hmm.
And at 40, as opposed to 20, he said, "Fuck it, I was right back then," and he still believed in it.
Yeah.
When you go back and sing songs that have been around for a long time, how do you feel about them?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like playing The Only One I Know.
Yeah.
It feels good, and it kind of changes over. I'm sure it's different, now than it was back then. So I feel pretty comfortable with it, really. We always end on the same song, Sproston Green. Kind of like, I don't think people would let us out of the building if we didn't finish with that one.
Did you feel the same way?
I'd love not to finish on Sproston Green. I'd like to start with it, but Martin, the bass player, would leave after one song if we
After that,
started.
listen, I remember seeing AC/DC and they opened with "You Shook Me All Night Long," and I thought, well, there's that. That's how you want to start it.
Yeah.
What's on your mind now? Like the things that you want to say, and the messages and themes you want to get across to people.
I don't really know, to be honest. I think just the idea that we just kind of do new things, really, and we're constantly kind of in the present and kind of evolving, really. I think that's what it is. I mean, we have ideas for songs, and then kind of like, and obviously you can't think about anything else at the time that you're doing it. So if that idea comes, you just follow it through whatever it really is. And I don't know, I don't question the ideas, so I kind of like try to distance myself from.
Well, I think we like playing live, and we can only play live if we've made a new record. Because
you could play the other stuff.
No, but other bands do that. We like to make new records, and so we can go and play them to people, and that's where we get our buzz, I think, and that's what keeps us going.
I really like writing songs. Yeah. I mean, I love being on stage, but I really like writing songs.
Are you? How conscious are you of the stuff you're writing, or how much of it just comes through you?
Pretty conscious to let the idea evolve naturally.
Is it hard work?
Sometimes, because you can just tread on it, and crush it, if you don't allow it to breathe.
Meditation's big for you, right?
Yeah.
Is it big for you? Do you do it?
Not at all.
Not at all? Does he respect your space when you need to do it?
Oh, yeah. We don't. Yeah, we're cool. Yeah, I enjoy it.
Does it help with the process?
The songwriting process?
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, it helps with my life. So it helps in every aspect of my life, really. So I would say so.
Was it a hard process to figure out?
What, life?
No, because no one's quite figured that out yet.
I don't know whether I ever want to figure it out.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
But knowing what makes you happy, knowing what makes you healthy, those sorts of things, those are really big moments in someone's life as they grow.
I realised that I had to get off one kind of merry-go-round and jump onto another.
I mean, you have a chapter called Cocainus in a book, so...
Oh, in the book?
Yeah.
In the book that I wrote?
Yeah, the book that you wrote.
Yeah.
You've written 2 books?
I have written 2 books. Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah.
Do you like that process?
I do. Yeah, that's pretty meditative, actually.
I mean, telling stories is exactly that.
It was... I couldn't have written it if I wasn't sober. If you know what I mean. So, and there was a distance from the person that I used to be, really, which is not that different than what I am now, but just a bit drunk.
Was there a catharsis in writing that?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't write it for that, but there was some. It was like it was the greatest thing.
Did you read it?
Well, Tim gave me a copy.
Yeah.
I've not read it
signed
yet,
it
but
as well.
I know I'm in it. He signed me a copy.
I interviewed Mark for the book. Yeah, to get some ideas.
Nice. What are you going to play next?
We could.
What have you got written down there?
We could do Totally Eclipsing.
Yeah.
A new
which
one.
is a new one.
Yeah.
And
I like the fact that you made an EP, right?
yeah,
As opposed to trying to fill out a record.
the filler conversation. Well, I think that we did Different Days, an album, like 13 songs on it, and it's fantastic. But we continued the writing process and had found that we had 4 songs that would fit all together on a 12-inch, and it we hadn't done an EP since 1991. And we went back to the same recording studio to record it, which is the Kinks studio in London.
Right.
We just finished a European tour. We're driven from Berlin to Ray Davis's studio in London, and unloaded the gear and went off.
And going back home.
Yeah, it was great.
What was that? It felt nice?
Yeah, it was ace.
It felt good. And so this is a song that I have no idea what it's about.
Well, then I won't ask you.
And I've only got half an idea what the chords are. So.
Remembering all my lines to sing, since in delivery I used to be that part of me was in everybody else's hands. Is this our time again? A time we really can achieve, becoming what we could become, or am I being naive? We continue because we get along, totally eclipsing from the start, absolutely nixing on my part. When I realized it was meant to be, I fell from grace in the same place. You fell right on your face. Less speed, just haste. How long has it been since I had a cigarette? I'm not counting, but has it been an hour yet? We continue because we get along, totally eclipsing from the start, absolutely nixing on my part. Is this our time again? A time we really can achieve, becoming what we could become, or am I being naive? We continue because we get along, totally eclipsing from the start, absolutely nixing on my part, totally eclipsing from the start, absolutely nixing on my part.
without knowing the backstory of why you wrote it, it could just be about you guys.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
I think.
This idea that we get along.
It sounds like that.
Yeah.
But that's my hunch.
Have you always gotten along?
Yeah, we you know, it's we've been together for a long time, so there's obviously moments where it's not as easy as other times. But yeah, me and Mark have always got along, and yeah, everyone has really, to be honest. You know, I mean,
What was the first time you met?
I watched Mark play, supporting a band called the Brilliant Corners in his other band, first band, the Waltones, and I thought he's an amazing guitarist. I thought, you know, I'd like to get to know him.
So it was a long time ago.
Long time, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe like '87 or something like that, and then we first actually met when Mark brought his guitar to a Charlatans rehearsal. He didn't know I was coming, but.
Right. And you just showed up thinking they're looking for another guitarist?
I thought they were after a second guitar player, and I didn't realise. Yeah.
And so you didn't really have to try out. They just said,
Yeah, I plugged in and started feeding back in tune, and they went, "You've got the gig." Easy, yeah.
and you knew you were looking for that person.
Well, it was just really, you know, yeah, the first guitar, yeah, our first guitarist was like a really, you know, nice guy, but it was a year. I think he lasted for really, and you know, it was kind of pretty obvious that I couldn't just make Hammond organ albums for forever. We needed someone to, you know, to take the lead in other ways too.
Well, this idea of loyalty and friendship and stability and how powerful that can be in somebody's life.
Yeah. Well, we've been, you know, we've stuck by each other really. Stuck by the name really. Mm-hmm. Been loyal to the name.
And honoring the band.
Yeah.
Easy?
Easy?
Yeah.
Nothing's easy.
No, it's
well, something's hard. But yeah.
But you know, yeah.
It's 5 people in this.
It's you know, we I think we're aware that, you know, we've been you know, we love doing what we do, and we don't want to not do what we do. So you know, we have to sort of like we look after each other and look after the idea of what we do.
Right.
Did that make any sense?
It does. This idea of like knowing that if you feed this the right way, the thing that makes you happy can continue.
Yeah. You'd put it better than I did.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I think it's the most camaraderie is the most beautiful thing in the world if you can get it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good to stick together.
What's next? What do you want to play now?
We'd like to do a Hush Hush cover version with our friends FRANKIIE.
Oh yes, we've been on the road with you.
Which I'd like to welcome to the microphone. It's quite a popular Canadian song.
Nat, don't forget to give me a kick. Bear with me.
Take your time.
Okay.
It's a very serious song.
Yes.
It's the most, yeah.
It's a surreal moment.
I threw a wish in a well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell. I looked at you as it fell, and now you're in my way. I trade my soul for a wish, pennies and dimes for a kiss. I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing. Hot night, wind was blowing. Where do you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy.
But here's my number.
So call me maybe.
It's hard to look right
At you, baby. Well, here's my number. So call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Well, here's my number. So call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me. Well, here's my number. So call me maybe. You took your time with the call, I took no time with the fall. But you're still nothing at all, but you're still in my way. I beg and borrow and steal at first sight, and it's real. I didn't know what you'd feel, but it's in my way. Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night wind was blowing. Where do you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. I miss you so bad, I miss you so bad, I miss you so, so bad.
Before you came into my life,
I miss you so bad, I miss you so bad. Oh.
I miss you so, so bad. Pretty good. It's hard to look right
At you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Before you came into my life, I miss you so bad, I miss you so bad, I miss you so, so bad. Before you came into my life, I miss you so bad, and you should know that.
I miss you so, so bad.
Thank you so much.
We got away with it.
Now, why'd you choose that song?
That's very emotional for us.
It's an emotional track for you?
Why did we choose it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, first time I heard it, I thought it was amazing. Yeah. And we were thinking of doing a cover version, and you know, we didn't want to do a Neil Young cover.
So it was that one or that one? That was the
So,
option?
yeah, it's like it was, you know, either that one or that one.
We were talking earlier about filler tracks.
Oh yeah.
What's like, if let's go back through your discography,
Yeah.
what's the track on one of the Charlatans records where you think, nah, that we just filled that one in?
Well, yeah, it's quite hard because there's always somebody who
Well, when you make a-
loves something.
Well, this is what we were talking about downstairs, that oftentimes the track that a band throws away or as a filler track tends to be a favorite for people.
There's an album I like that's considered the worst album ever made by the Shags.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, there's like a fan base of you know, millions of people who love it. So the worst record in the world has 2 million likes on Facebook.
It's pretty good. So what's the Charlatan song that's the filler band?
Oh, right, okay. Back to that. Yeah, well, I don't know. Can you think of any?
I mean, that's
Obviously, there's loads, but
that's like asking someone what's your least favourite child. You know, I
But if you talk to parents off the record, they all have one.
mean, you know, mine might be listening in online. You know, I mean, you know, you can't ask us that. That's a terrible thing to ask. But I'll tell you later.
Because I know that, because every band has them. Every band has.
well, I mean, it's impossible to make, you know, even if you took a year off and wrote side B or, you know, the final 5 songs, you'd still get one that sticks out as not being quite right. But we've made really kind of, you know, big mistakes according to our fans of putting stuff on B-sides, but we love having great B-sides.
Songs that could have been A-sides.
Yeah, or definitely could have been on the album or something like that. But then it's good to put a compilation
I don't know.
album
I
out
think
with
we've
B-sides on it.
always had the attitude that if we've got if we've got songs in our head, we want to get them out
Yeah.
and release them so that we can move on to the next set and keep going. We've seen other bands, don't want to mention them exactly, but
Feel free.
they've obsessed so much about trying to make an absolutely perfect record that they don't actually do anything, and they just stagnate and become stuck and can't grow. I think you need to just let it out, let it go.
Is that challenging for you, or did you come by that later, or was it always been part of the story for you?
I think we've always done it. I think we've always done it. If we've had an idea, like doing an EP rather than waiting to do an album. I think if we'd have waited for the album, the EP wouldn't have happened, and the songs that we had for the EP might have changed. And so if you've got it and you can get it out there, get it out there.
I
think doing the second album, the way that that sounds compared to the first album was quite a big
Departure, yeah.
Well, yeah,
or just change. It's change.
But then, people were didn't really know how to take our second album because it was so different than the first one. Mm-hmm. Well, then after that, we kind of it allowed us to kind of go wherever we wanted, really.
Trusting,
which was
trusting yourself.
Yeah, but also it didn't imprison us.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming in today,
Oh
guys.
yeah, absolute pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you. Want to close on one more? Do you have one more to play?
We could do one more. Would this be the encore?
I mean, they have to got to climb more for that, but yes.
Sproston Green, then.
No, we can't do that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why I'm holding this.
I can't read that without my glasses on.
Just when you're thinking things over and you need a set of bounds, and all your friends seem disappointed to see the sun going down, and all the sweetness you're saving, it's all the sweetness you down. I'm coming home. You look good when your heart is afire. It's a matter of taste, yeah. You do it right, you don't follow the line, find the sun. I found you soaking in liquid. I found you dead in your robes. Ain't no hands big enough to save us. I got the vibe, I'm coming home. I see you burn down your window. I see you fold up your floor. Coming home. You look good when your heart is afire. It's a matter of taste, yeah. You do it right, you don't follow the line, find the sun. Ooh, I'm coming home.
The song.
Right out, where do you come from? Kick up, go find your love. I ain't knocking on your door. Just when you're thinking things over, yeah, you found your set of bounds, and all your friends seem disappointed, 'cause they're not your friends now, and all the too sad to you now. I'm coming home. You look good when your heart is afire. It's a matter of taste, yeah. You do it right, you don't follow the line. Find the sun. Where you coming from, baby? I'm coming home. I wanna build my Rome and get high, but I can't find the matches. And when you wrap me, you drive me to say this, say love. I can't sing anymore. I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home.
Thanks for that. Sorry about that first tune. I just couldn't remember it.
That's all right, man.
It happens.
More fun when it's natural. I'm down with that.
It's better in front of about 10,000 people. As well.
Yeah, it's much better for sure. All right, well, I'll be down here.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, guys.